as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea, and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see. What are the messages? I'm like, somebody feeling better. She ain't hit us with the hey everybody like that in a minute. All right, yeah, yesterday was a bunch of clearing the throat, child. Today I feel so much better. As promised, last night I was going to jump on for you guys because I felt so pulled. I felt so pulled to jump on last night. I said, nope, I'm putting my body first. You guys know I have a high level of self-awareness. I wouldn't be able to do this job or this work otherwise. So I was like, listen, I have to put my body and myself first. I got to lay down. Okay, child, I laid down, I rested, I gave my body exactly what it needed. I feel so good right now. I'm ready to serve y'all up with these readings. Let's get these messages, y'all. Let's see what Spirit got to say. So yesterday, I was channeling a message and it was on me really, really strong as to where I woke up and the same message was on me. I had to write it down and channel everything that came through, okay? So, are you ready to share your true feelings with me now? Okay? Are you ready to share your true feelings with me now? 11:33, 11:34, and 11:35. Okay, because I channeled it at 11:33. By the time 11:35 hit is when I had finished, writing it down. Found the pen, paper, all that stuff. Wrote it down. So 11:33, 11:40, 11:34, excuse me, and 11:35. Okay, significant messages. Ultimately breaking down to 9. Right? When you think about it. So we have gossip. Okay, I'm afraid of what other people will think. They're afraid of what other people will think. That's why they haven't spoken their true feelings. Or this is you. Put yourself whichever side you go. I'm struggling to find the right path. Okay. Not only am I afraid of what other people will think, but I'm struggling to find the right path. That's what it is. You're too worried about what other people are going to say. It might also feel like the values are different. Okay. We have regret. I wish this never happened. All right. They could have said something that they wish they didn't. Okay, because the person has their hand over the mouth here. Okay. I said this. I should not have said this. You know, that kind of thing. Oh. All right. We have being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. And the stress from this is draining me. Okay. So you've been reflecting and they've been feeling very overwhelmed. All right. Again, it's something that they said because this person has the hand over the mouth here. It's really standing out to me. Okay, and they're stressing over this. This situation has them stressed out. What's the underlining here? Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, they have done something that they want to make better. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay, not a you thing, not a me thing, but with this, whatever they said, oh, that was definitely them. Okay, so it's like they have to fess up to that. They want to own up to that. This person may feel like this is a destined connection, but they don't really know at the same time what it is they want to do because they're more so worried about impressing others or what these other people will say or think. Ciao, good night. Okay, so this is somebody that wants to be with you, but they know how to be with you. We have adventure. Seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. Okay. It's like, why are you worried about what other people are going to think? Go on this adventure. See, Destiny is here twice. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. So this is a destined connection. Destiny is here twice. They're afraid of what people will say about this journey that they're on. Are people going to judge me? Are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? Ciao. Relax. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Relax. What difference do it make what people say? Proposal. All right. It says an offer or proposal is in the near future that comes as a surprise. Okay. Yeah. So this person has a surprise up their sleeve, y'all. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Okay. So you could have fallen in love quickly with one another. That could have added to the confusion for this person. You know, but are you ready to tell me how you really feel? This is how they feel. You know, they regret something they said, something they did. Either way it goes, this is a destined connection and you're finding your ways back to each other. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. That's where you were at. You was like, okay, let me reflect. I'm looking back on all these things that I noticed that weren't right. But because of who you are, I gave you grace. They didn't appreciate that grace, or they took advantage of it or something. Yeah, toxicity. They brought toxic energy in because of those third-party influences. Together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Yeah, so that's what they want to be. This person wants to be with you. Twin flame, yeah. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Yeah, the two of you are meant to be together. You have destiny here twice. This is why they feel overwhelmed by this. I'm also getting they feel overwhelmed. One second, guys. I'm also getting they feel overwhelmed because at times they may feel unseen. If this person is reaching out to you still and you're not responding or you're not saying anything to them, that's making them feel like, okay, do you not see me? Hello? You know, that kind of thing. Some of you may have just fallen back for a bit to really do some reflecting. Like it says, that's it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You blocked them out, but they are so drawn to you. They can't stay away from their feminine. Are you serious? All right. What was in the back that I see? Hold on. Boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries. Protect them. Okay. So this person crossed your boundaries. All right. And I tell you guys all the time, that's how twins are. Boundaries. What boundaries? You know, the lines of the boundaries get really blurred. Okay. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. It's a lot of sparks here. Healing from past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. Yes, so the person broke your heart. Okay. All right, let's see. The High Priestess, the Four Wands. Yeah, it looks like they want to be with you guys. Proposal together, twin flame. Yeah, I mean, you have the Nine of Cups. That's what their heart desires, to go on this adventure with this Queen of Wands that they're so drawn to, attracted to. They feel like you bring the best out of them, but you also challenge them in ways that bring like the toxic energy out of them, you know. But I feel it's the things that maybe they weren't saying, you know. When you bottle things up, eventually they come out, and they may come out in the craziest of ways. And then you sit there and you're like, oh, I should have never said that. I should have never done that. But if you would have been speaking your truth the whole time, it wouldn't have sounded like that. So then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. All right, very stable, very attractive. The King of Wands, all right? Go-getter, loyal, hustler, okay? Somebody that's going to take action. Whatever they say they're going to do, they're going to do. So this Emperor says they want to be with you. You're their heart desires. You know, letting you know how they feel is what they want to do. That's what they're going to do. You know, they really feel like this is destiny. Destiny, destiny, destiny. You have it here 3 times, okay? This person feels like this is a destined connection. 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups could be so many things. Oh, and it came out with the Queen of Swords. I know exactly what it is. All right, so because of the distortion, the confusion, and the unclear energy, you got into the Queen of Swords mode. You said, oh, we don't have no time for games over here. I'm so sorry. I know what I want. Okay. So I don't have time to play with somebody that doesn't. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. If I'm investing my pentacles into something or into someone, you best believe it better be because I'm going to see an investment, a return, excuse me. So why am I investing my time into this if I'm not going to see a return? Okay, so then I'm not investing. Okay, that's pretty much where you're at with it. All right, because the Queen of Swords is matter of fact, no nonsense. So you're like, maybe I was blind. Maybe I wasn't seeing what I need to be seeing. Let me pay attention. All right, and so now the person is upset because what you're paying attention to may not have been the best, but it's only something that occurred after they let it sit for too long. They let it boil over, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's what it is. 3 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This person really thinks this is a destined connection. And so in their mind, they're like, we're going to end up back together. 8 of Pentacles is putting the work in on something. Fool card is taking a leap of faith, detaching from whatever no longer serves you. The 4 of Swords is resting easy, chilling. After 8 of Swords, which is like overthinking, you know, being trapped in the mind. So let's see. All right, the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again, doesn't have to be. Double emphasis, though, on these 2 fire signs. So, again, it's like you bring all the greatest things out in each other, you know. It's a lot of fire. It's a lot of passion. It's a lot of desire, all that. You're a person of your word, though. That's the thing. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. You stick to that. That's what I get from the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Wands. When it comes to your affection and anything that you said you were going to do in this relationship, you did that. That could also be why they desire you so much. You know, you're, what they call it? You walk it like you talk it. Like whatever you say is what you do. Whatever, you know, however you make it seem to the public that your life is, that's really how your life is. You're not out here just flexing and fronting. Like you're a true divine feminine, you know, in real life. So we have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so They want reunion with this independent, lovely, you know, privileged lady. Okay, and that's the thing about it, right? When you are in an energy of privilege, usually it's because somebody put you there, you know. In this essence, it's like, yeah, somebody put you there. Spirit. Spirit put you in that energy of privilege. All right, but they want to reunite with you. They feel like it would be a privilege to reunite with you, quite frankly, you know, especially after all the confusion and the uncertainty that was brought into the situation. All right, it was never any confusion about you or if they loved you or cared about you, or as far as them, if you loved them or care about them. It was more so what the two of you were going to do about it. Okay, like we love each other, and then okay, because we don't have to be with somebody because you love them. You know, I love you, but that doesn't mean we have to be together, kind of thing. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is what this person wants. Yeah, they want to work on things, and it's right here with the proposal. Proposal, okay, in the Chariot. Let's get past these things. If we can get past these things, it's the person I'm going to ask for their hand in marriage. You know, I'm going to propose to this person. They could have said one thing 1 minute, did something else another. You know, that's the Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. The Three of Pentacles is devotion, cooperation, and teamwork, commitment. Okay, this is heartbreak. So this could have been you being heartbroken after realizing you and this person were not on the same page. Yeah, it's like you reflected, realized all these red flags. Okay, perhaps we're not on the same page. Queen of Swords. Now I have to be head over heart. I can't be all in my heart. Because first of all, my heart is hurting. If I was to be all in my heart, it wouldn't be nothing good coming from it right now. So let's not. Let's get in my head instead. You know, that kind of thing. Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, very grounded, very stable. I feel like if anything, you put whatever you're feeling into your work or into your artistry with the Eight of Pentacles. You channel it that way. You channel your pain and your hurt in other ways. And you block this person out in the meanwhile so that you can heal. The Devil. This person could have had a karmic situation going on. We did see third-party influences or, you know, outside influences. However, with the World here, they could have ended that. That could be what the message is that they're trying to get across to you. Like, I'm trying to right my wrongs with you, but the only way I'll be able to do it is if I can actually get through to you. The Four of Cups is being discontent, dissatisfied with anything and everything that's not you. That's why they feel like this is a destined connection. And Nine of Swords. Nobody's going to replace you. Nobody's going to replace the energy that they have with you, the feeling they have with you, you know, or for you. Yeah, they feel like the only way they'll have peace of mind is if they bring their feelings to your awareness. Two of Swords. I need more on this Two of Swords. Yeah, so it's like you're not going to know if you want to move on or not. That's what I was thinking, but I mean, I just didn't want to sound like a broken record, but that's just what it is. Because we have the Chariot in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so it's like they don't want you to move on. But if something's missing and you're not satisfied, that's exactly what you're going to end up doing. Something being the truth. If the truth is missing, you know. The Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The memories, right? The memories that they have of you kind of fuel them coming back. Because they have nothing but positive memories. And there's a lot of telepathic messages being sent from this person right now. Messages of love. You know, letting you know how they feel. You have my heart, you this, you that. I want more because this person is so concerned about what other people will think. Could that be what the block and the delay were in the past? You know, like I want to come towards you right now, but what these people gonna think? And so after the separation, now they like, to heck with what these people think. You know, that's what Blue wants to know. Because if you're still so concerned what these people think, then what changed? All right, so let's see if the Chariot in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and then I'm going to get another Oracle deck. 1 second. Chariot in reverse, Eight of Cups, the World in reverse. So they really just don't want this to end. I'm telling you, it's like you're trying to end it. They don't want it to. The reason you're trying to end it is because if you felt like it was a destined connection, they felt like it was a destined connection, but there was no movement. It was always stagnation. They were more so worried about satisfying and pleasing other people as opposed to satisfying and pleasing you. You distance yourself. You know, this person don't want to lose you. And yeah, this is you, Empress. This is you. Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. Okay. Two of Wands. They're like, you the choice, you know, I choose you, you're the choice, something like that. You like, I already chose myself. It was never about that. It was just about, like, I choose me. So if a person doesn't choose me, then that's not my person. You see what I'm saying? Like, I choose me already. So if a person doesn't choose me too, then that's not my person. You wasn't trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I choose me already. So that was never the part. It was never about you choosing me. It was never about you picking me. It's not a pick me type situation. I'm already chosen. I already chose me. God already chose me. I'm already chosen. I don't need to be chosen. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if I pick me, if I choose me, and you like, I don't know, well, then shit, that ain't for me. I'm not about to stress it. But they don't want to let you go at the same time. All right, so let's get another oracle deck. All right, my dears. Let's see what we get. I've been on my Aaliyah wave all night. I've been listening to Choosy Lover back to back to back to back to back to back. It's one of my favorite renditions of the song. So I keep listening to it. Giving me. And I feel like I brought that up right now for a reason, because that's pretty much what this reading is about. It's like a choosy lover, you know, like, it's nothing better when you know it's exclusive. Let me tell you something. Because it's clean. It's clean in every which way. You know what I'm saying? But when you got to worry about who they with, and they with karmics, and they this and that, and then they want to come over here with you, oh gosh. You know, you worried about what other people think. How about what feminine think? You know? Ooh, we have welcoming dawns. Be open and receptive, embracing new beginnings with an eager heart. Okay, so their heart is eager to have a new beginning with you. Swept away, caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions. Ooh, okay, so they want to clear up some things. Get you caught up in a romance. Storms of love. Conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. All right, so yeah, the two of you may have to face some arguments, man. You know, you might have to say some things. They might have to say some things. It just needs to happen. All right, it can't be nothing real if you're not ever going to argue. Like, it's a such thing as healthy arguments, guys. I keep telling y'all that. You speak your piece, I speak my piece. You get what I'm saying? That is a real, true thing. It's a psychological fact. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not everything has to be toxic. No, it's when you start talking about things that I told you in confidence, or secrets, or traumas, or different things like that, and you try to hurt me with the information I'm giving you, that's toxic. But when we're discussing how we feel, and we're being 1000% honest, and we're both accepting 100% accountability for our actions, that's healthy. You're supposed to speak up. And I would rather keep my chakras in alignment and discuss with my partner how I'm feeling than to block myself all up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, if we got to have a little tip, then hey, let me tell you, this what had happened, is how I felt, this what it is, how you feeling? Well, I don't agree with that, you know, or I agree with that, or whatever. But it's healthy to do that, okay? So, yeah, they like, look, I got some things I need to say. I know you got some things you need to say. Can we just say them? That's what I said earlier. Are you ready to tell me how you feel now? Like, yeah, exactly. Whatever they said wasn't it. But are you ready to tell them how it made you feel? And after that, they tell you, and then you tell them, and then, you know, so it's going to turn into this type of thing, but it's necessary. Y'all love each other. So y'all shouldn't lose each other over something small or something, you know what I mean? It might not be small, but if you don't talk about it, it's like it becomes bigger than it actually was. Does that make sense? Wow. And it flipped on purpose. All right. It says frozen heart, and it's here with the Five of Pentacles over the Three of Swords. You see, the Queen of Swords, it's like you froze your heart. You know, that's why I be telling you, it's not that the Queen of Swords doesn't have feelings and emotions. You have to pay attention to how it comes out. What's around it? It's not just the traditional meaning of the card, right? If that's the case, any and everybody could do it. It's not that. It's about what are you getting from it, the energy with it. The energy here, just like that deck we have where the Queen of Swords has her heart locked away somewhere in a cage. It's like that. This is my heart. It's for you, but it's frozen right now. Or something like that. You get what I'm saying? But it says empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. All right. So this person now feels like they did something to cause you to be in this energy. Okay. Or something like that. Turbulence. Heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. Do you see? It doesn't have to be an unhealthy, toxic argument. It can be an argument that's healthy. This is how I feel. This is why. Okay. Oop. All right, we have unexpected joys. Life surprises are gifts, opening doors to unforeseen adventures. And it fell out right over there by adventures. And then we have truths unveiling. Confront issues with honesty. Revealing secrets to light the way forward. Yeah, the two of you are removing blocks. The heart is about to warm back up. You're removing blocks. You're going to talk. You're going to express truths. You're going on different adventures together. This is a really lovely energy here. Let's see what the underlining is. Open hearts. Yep. In vulnerability, we talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. Yes. So are you ready to tell me how you feel now? All right. Let me see what that message was I channeled. I want to be precise. You ready to you ready to tell me how you really feel? That's the message. All right, 11:33 through 11:34, 11:35, 10. Okay, 8, 9, 10. That's what I noticed. And then it ultimately breaks down to 9. All right. So 8, 9, 10. I was thinking like what? 8th house, 9th house, 10th house? And then I was like, ultimately break it down to, like I said, 9. Okay. So karmic situation could have ended. New beginning is coming for the two of you. You know, things like that. And what's the underline? I'm sorry. Open hearts. Yeah. And what's back here? Between the lines. Uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. There you go. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and haggeries. The information as to where you can book personals and all that other good jazz can be found in the description box beneath this video.